So let's have a look now at why are you networking, your networking goals. One of the challenges with a lot of people is they just network all over the place with no clear outcome. So the question to ask yourself is, what result do you want from any event you're attending? There's a lot of people, we say they're networking to death rather than networking to live. And so the whole purpose is to decide where you're going to go for what purpose to maximize your time. So think about the outcome you want to achieve from every event. This will allow you to focus your efforts, because let's face it, we can always get more money, but we can never get time back. So while we're networking, we're always thinking about that most finite element we have, which is time, and how do we save it? Remember that networking is about being genuine. So by being focused and knowing what we're trying to achieve, it allows us to be a little bit more fresh and exciting rather than a machine. It's also important that we measure our networking. When we attend an event, look at the success we've had and how we define success. Remember, success is not necessarily closing clients or sales opportunities. It's anything that you have decided is important to achieve from that event. And that could be going to an event just to say, hey, I don't have a lawyer that I know in my network who I can ask help from. Could be as simple as that. That could be an outcome you need. Networking can also become an endless flow of coffees and events. And let's face it, if you're a small business who might have been having challenges with finance, if we're having 5 cups of coffee a day in a cafe, 6 days a week, that adds up. So let's make sure that we're saving time, saving money, and going to the right place. I just want to tell you an example of this. I went to a networking event in Dubai a number of years ago, and I tend to attend these events early because that's what I like to do. And when I walked in, a friend and client of mine, a gentleman by the name of Sridhar Sampath, Sridhar, if you're listening, hi. And I saw Sridhar walking out of the event. I said, hey Sridhar, how are you? He says, oh, fantastic, Phil. I says, why? What's happening? He says, I've already hit my goal. And I was like, well, the event hasn't even started. What do you mean you've hit your goal? He said, well, I came here to meet the speaker. And I came early so I could have a conversation before he got stressed. I've met him. We've agreed to meet on another occasion. I've left him to get prepared. So I could leave now. Actually, I've hit my goal. He actually stayed a little bit longer to network. But how cool was that? Remember, while networking helps if we're goal focused to save time, the challenge is we could become too goal focused and put people off. So remember, goals are easier to achieve in a team. Make sure while you're trying to hit your goals that when you're networking, part of your strategy is to help other people hit their goals. Remember, it's a two-way conversation. It's not all about you. Networking is about them.